Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Life is reality. Reality is it's freezing cold and cold for a lot of people. A lot of people without power. Terrible, terrible thing to be without power in the freezing cold. I feel sorry for anybody who's enduring that. I'm whining because my heaters aren't keeping up in my office and it's chilly in here, not cold. But, anyways, today I wanted to talk about why losing fat can make you sick. This is a real topic, it's a real thing. There's a lot of, a little bit to it. I'm going to give a nice simplified little thing, but before I do, please remember, give this a thumbs up. It really does help YouTube get these videos out to other people if people actually like them. Only if you find a value of it. If you don't, okay, I get it. If it needs to be better or something, take the time and leave me a comment. I appreciate them. I really do. I truly want to make better videos for folks. So give me your feedback, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. So why can losing fat make you sick? Now you hear a lot of diets claim things like the keto flu and the carnivore diarrhea, or some of these things, or even going plant-based, being feeling ill a week, 2 weeks into it, and things like that. Some of those are because of the particular diet. All right, our system has some changing things, and I'm not going to get into each one. Those are real, and there are things that go with those. Some of those illnesses, sicknesses, and stuff go with it, and until either your body adjusts or you stop the silliness of let's eat only fat, you're going to have certain issues. But the reality is, when you start losing fat, and this is not for everyone, but for some people, when you start losing fat, our fat actually holds on to toxins. So if we start losing a lot of fat, and sometimes if we lose it rapidly, those toxins get re-released into our system, and all of a sudden we get sick because of these toxins. There is no stopping that. But then again, not everybody has a buildup of toxins that are going to make them sick, but some people do. Being obese, there is a good chance that you have toxins built up because our lives haven't been the cleanest lives, hasn't been the healthiest things. We've put, basically poisons, or at least how our body sees some things as poisons, into it. That's why we react the way we do to some stuff. I don't want to get all scientific-y on you and things, so I'm going to try to avoid that. But certain foods that cause your liver to have to prioritize on focusing on that, and those foods that turn it into a fatty liver syndrome, those are toxins. It's it's a toxic thing. That's how our body sees it. That's what it is. That's how our body reacts to it. Those toxins can be built up and stored into your fat. So when we start losing fat, now there's a difference between losing water weight, there's a difference between losing muscle and losing fat. There's a little bit more in there as well, but I think you get the point. So it may be 2, 3, 4 weeks down the road when you're on a diet plan, all of a sudden, oh man, I feel sick. I started this intermittent fasting, and first week was a little rough, that second week was great, third week was good, and now I feel sick all the time. Or, plant-based. I've seen it with that. I'm eating all good, clean, whole foods. It's great. And then all of a sudden, 3 weeks in, granted, I had the change of my microbiome and my stomach gas having to get under control that, did, but now I feel sick. There is a possibility that that is just the toxins releasing out of your fat. And there is no, it's spread 100% evenly across every single fat cell. There is no, it can be clusters of things of how they were stored. You may be completely fine and then just out of nowhere be sick for no reason. That's a possibility of what it is. So I know this isn't a real in-depth thing, but I hope it gives you hope that if you're sick, that may be why. Make sure that what you're doing is good, clean, whole food. You know, that's a good focus of making sure that what you're eating, what you're drinking plenty of water, you know, drinking green tea, drinking coffee. You know, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you have to take your world away. Okay, that's one thing that most people need to realize is, you know, a real diet isn't necessarily that restrictive. It's changing your choices. You know, I can eat a lot of food in a day and it's not going to throw my weight loss off. Now, I may not lose as much weight that week because I overindulged 2 or 3 times, but I'm okay with that. So make sure that you're eating good, eating clean, eating whole foods. I always like to tell people 7 or less ingredients, you know, keep it solid. I hope that this gives you a little bit something. Leave a comment. Give it a thumbs up, please. I appreciate it. Make sure you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you, or you'll see me, in the next one.